Good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. What's up, JC? So this is working. Okay, awesome. So I'm using Streamlabs right now, and this is the first. What's up, Jason? This is the first stream that um, I'm doing through this, so it's gonna be a little bit weird. What's up, Richard? What's up, Occult Corner? How are you, man? What's up, Crumsy? Long time no see, dude. Let's see. I gotta change the live chat thing. There we go. Okay, yeah, I see it now. It's close to midnight in Syria. Dang. Yeah, I was watching. Good, man. Good. I'm glad you're always here. I'm just figuring this app out. It's cool. It's different. You've always helped me so much in the past 3 months. Thank you. You're welcome, dude. What's up, Omar? What's up, dude? Yeah, always watching. Awesome. Fuck yeah. Let's see. I'm just messing around with this. So is the sound okay, by the way, guys? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me all right? This Texas heat is excruciating. You know what, man? I can't say that I can relate to Texas heat. However, it is hot in Canada right now. Which the funny thing is, uh, people don't think that Canada's hot ever, and it is. It's hot. It's hot today. So I need to figure out how I can make this preview. Maybe I don't even need to. So this, you guys said the sound is okay, right? I'm looking at the live feed of it right now. So, hey Z, how are you? So Occult Corner, do you make videos about like conspiracy theories or something like that? Because that sounds like a cool channel to check out. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna check the stream. Health, make sure everything's going good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everything seems to be popping. So let's get that white screen off my fucking face. Ricardo, my wife left me 6 months ago. During those 6 months, she contacted me and said it was a mistake going no contact with her. Thinking of a divorce. Well, what do you want, dude? Yeah, in cryptocurrency. Cool, man. All right, I'll check that out. Do you post? Do you post a lot? Are you actually active? What it depends on Ricardo. It really depends on what you want, bro. Like I can't tell you what you want. You have to tell me what you want. Do you want her back, or do you want her, or do you want to go move on and find a different girl? Steam it. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is funny. Look, if you want to make money off of YouTube, you have to make content that's not saying it's right, because I think YouTube should be open to everybody's ideas and opinions. However, if you don't want to make money off YouTube, then fuck it, make whatever kind of content you want to make. But they will suppress you if you make content like that. I've seen it. I used to follow so many like conspiracy channels and stuff when I was younger, because I was really interested in um, like what the government was hiding and stuff like that. I used to be interested in that. Then I stopped giving a shit. Truth be told, I really did stop caring, because worrying about all that, I can't control it, right? I can't I can't control that anyways. I don't know. It's just not my passion to care about that too much. What's up, Ant? I answered your question, by the way, in Telegram. I'm thinking of moving on. 6 months is so much to wait. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. When you go through a nasty ass breakup, right? You go through it and you're like, you just put me through hell, and you made a mistake? The fuck? right? And that's the thing. I know exactly how you feel, dude, because I've been in your shoes before. Yeah, I've been in your shoes, dude. Okay, I know exactly how you feel, and it's like 6 months of your life you just spent hurting, and they didn't give a shit. Now they want you back, and again, it's really up to you. Awesome, Richard. Awesome. Good for you, bro. I got more into the magic side and esoteric stuff. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, next Saturday I'm having sex with a coworker, so screw her. See, and that's the thing, dude. Like you now have that choice, and this is where many guys can learn from you and from my experience as well. It's like, dude, like when somebody breaks up with you, you're for the first like 4 months, you know what I mean, like and all that shit. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be really hard, and it's gonna be really hard for you to go go back to somebody who just threw you away like garbage. And it's like, and for 6 months you were hurting, and then she didn't give a shit. Now she wants you back. If I were you, bro, I would let her deal with the pain of not ever having to get you back again. I'm gonna open up my Twitter. I'm gonna read some of my favorite tweets this week. Curtis says, been broken up for 8 months and 4 years. After 4 years together, fucked up a bunch early on, chasing, etc. A few times this summer, she asked me to come help her with some things and her kid. Ghosted me since then. You can tell she really gives a shit about you, eh, Curtis? I'm glad, Ricardo. Thanks for watching, bro. I'm just glad I can help you, man. Look, man, you're worth more than that, and you live a very short life on this planet. Do you really want to spend every day wondering if she's going to leave you again, right? You fucking never know, dude. So you might as well just live your life and be happy. Be happy being like maybe everything. See, now that you're also away from her, Ricardo, for so long, you're starting to see her actual faults, right? You're actually starting to see her for who she really is. Do you really want that? Do you really want her back? You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of shit, dude. That's what I totally felt when my exes wanted me back at one point. I was like, man, I wasted so much time hurting over you. Why would I want you back now? So I'm gonna talk about some of the my favorite tweets. Let's go to my profile here. I've been following a lot of business stuff because the mindset is so great for like, yo, and you want to know something hilarious? There's actually people that are learning more uh that are learning more shit from like Twitter than they did in school. Isn't that hilarious? My God. Nice new layout. Yeah, yeah. I'm on my what's up, Mr. Deadpool? I'm on Streamlabs right now, so I'm giving it a shot, and I guess it's been going good. And I'm glad that you can save everything, so you can see like my web domain at the bottom, shit like that. What's up, Chestnut? How you been, dude? New Tool album will be out soon. Man. Okay, so I didn't get into Tool for a long time, right? A long time. You're a great dude. Thanks for the advice. Preaching shit I already know, but it helps to hear from a pro. I mean, I'm just telling you. Yeah, thank you for the love, but I'm just telling you shit that you know exactly. Like people want to know if they're right, making the right choice, making the right moves. Ricky, just let Lucy go. What did Ricky say? Oh, just wrote in here with my new pony. Strongest moves when blocked. So Sam, the I'm trying to answer this in a way that will get through to you, but you're thinking of a power move, right? You're thinking of something that you can do to get her to start reacting to you and whatever. When somebody blocks you, obviously it's an immature move if it's just like, oh, I'm gonna block you. No, I'm gonna block you. Fuck you. I'm gonna block you, right? It's just a bunch of childish moves and games. But when somebody really wants to block you and they keep you blocked for a while, the real reason and intention behind that shit is because they don't want to hear from you, or they don't want you seeing what's going on in their life. So remove your attention. What is the strongest way to get somebody's attention? Remove yours every single time. Every time. And I know it's counterintuitive, but that's the best way. Remove your attention. Can you fall in love again after being totally heartbroken? Of course. Of course you can. The second time, you're just a lot more careful about what you say, and hopefully anyway, and about what you do, and you guard yourself more, right? That's the whole idea. Yeah, of course you can, dude. Like, you feel that way now, but I mean, like, that's like asking, oh, I broke my leg. Am I going to be able to walk again? Of course. Of course you are. Emotional pain does heal, but you have to let it. And you also can't look back at your relationship. This is what keeps people from moving on. What keeps people from moving on is they made mistakes in the relationship and got dumped, right? They don't take the time to actually, move on from it and accept that they made the mistakes. They feel like they have to get back with that ex to show them that they're not capable of making those same mistakes anymore, and then leaving or staying together. That's how they think they're going to be able to let go of those angry and sad people, right? Or angry and sad emotions. This stuff work. Of course it does. There's no difference between somebody who's married and a girlfriend. All you guys did was say some fucking words and pay some money for a wedding. That's the only difference. Nice, finally know what your address to your website. Can read your blog. It's down below, man. TRTT, it's right down below. Can you see that? Can you see masculineenergy.net right below me? Is that not in your view? Because I am testing this. This is all new. This is all new to me. Shafiq, is it okay to make out with your ex before you are official? Of course it is. Actually, you can see it? Okay, good. My ex girlfriend, okay, yeah. So Shafiq, yo, my thing is, dude, like, you don't need to be official for any reason, right? So yes, you can, like, imagine, okay, yo, think about like thousands of years ago when people kissed and made out and fucked, right? Do you think they were like, are you my girlfriend? Fuck out of here. They just did shit because they were attracted to each other. Right? I mean, stop with all the labels and just be there. Yeah, it's okay to kiss your ex-girlfriend. There's attraction between each other. Take away all the labels, take away all that other bullshit, and you'll be fine. That's your problem, actually. That's your biggest issue, is you think that you need a label. You think that there's some sort of reason that you need to be able to kiss a girl. You don't. If she lets you kiss her, continue to kiss her. If she doesn't let you kiss her, then move on to another girl. Easy as that. My ex-girlfriend is sad because I rejected her friendship request. What do I do? You know what's really nice about this Streamlabs thing? I don't get fucked up with the fucking I don't get messed up with the chat. It actually stays where it's supposed to. When you do it on Google Chrome or whatever, it just kicks you down. It sucks. Okay. So, Onani, what do you want? That's always the question I ask people in my coaching sessions. What the fuck do you want? Like you probably don't even know what you want. So you're looking for guidance, right? So you're asking me, what do I do because my girlfriend is sad because I rejected her friendship request? Why did you do that? Do you not want to be friends with her at all? Is that like, that's the thing. I want her as my girlfriend. She dumped me. Then tell her that, right? Tell her those things. And if she doesn't want to be your girlfriend, you don't say anything to her until she comes back to you and says, okay, I'm willing to work on some shit now. That's what you do. Now, if you want me to tell you what your issues were, you can set up a call with me. But besides that, that's all you do. Thanks, man. Your channel is boss. My therapist was doing market research and asked for best coaches to check, and I pointed her your way. She loved your philosophy, delivery, uncensored, no beat. Really? Cool, man. That's badass. I'm glad that your therapist isn't a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Isn't so nearsighted. I like that. That's cool. I keep her around as long as her opinion works for you. What's your opinion on Craig Kenneth's channel? I get asked my opinion on other coaches' channels all the time. If it works for you, if his information helps, okay, all right. I'm gonna tell everybody who wants to ask this. It's okay to ask me that question. I don't have a problem with that. The biggest problem is people ask me questions like that, right? Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? My rebuttal or response is, did you try what he told you to do and it didn't work? Because there's so many of us out there, right? So the thing is, you have to take the power into your own hands with the advice that you're given. If he gives good advice, that's dependent on who's watching and if they take his advice and try it. I have nothing against him. I have nothing against any other the only coaches I don't like are people who talk shit and don't show their face. There are a couple out there that I've heard that are good that do that, but I don't like that shit. I think that's weak. You can talk shit about somebody who's putting themselves out there, but you can't show your own fucking face? Get out of here. My ex-girlfriend is sad because I already read that. My fault. Justin says, my ex still has pics on social media of us and still has my friends and family on her Facebook, but I know she blocked me because I didn't agree to be friends. Okay, Justin. What's your question, my friend? I don't know how to say your name. Relics? Relicies? I don't know how to fucking say your name, dude. I'm just gonna call you RR. I got my ex back. I learned a lot from your channel. Thank you. You're welcome. That's awesome, dude. Are you feeling in bliss? Hello, Ka. How you doing today? I'm doing good, Daniel. It's good to see you back in the chats. She wants to hang out, and last week we had sex and made out. But besides that, she treats me like a friend. I told her multiple times I don't want to be a friend only. Okay, so she has the power, dude, because you want something from her and she's not willing to give it to you, right? And what's the only other move? Let me put this in another way, okay? If I was going to go to a business and say, okay, I want $2,000 a month to do your social media for you, and they said no, right? I said, okay, walk away. Because what are you supposed to do? Lower your prices? No, you're supposed to stand by your word and know what you're worth, right? So then when you walk away, they're gonna be like, that guy obviously knows his worth. He obviously knows what he's doing because he's asking for a lot of money. There's a lot of tricks, right? So what you want to do is you want to state your claim, and then you have to fucking stick to it, dude. You have to stick to it. I hope that analogy made fucking sense because I am great. Just stopping by. Cool, man. I'm glad you're here. I've been dating this girl who I really like, but she pulled back because I did, I guess. What? Oh, she pulled back because you. Okay, I got you. I asked her what she wants, and she says, "A kick-ass, confident man." How do I become that man? Um, all women want to be with a fucking man, okay? Like a real man who fucking takes care of business and does what he wants to do, right? So, Keith, I would have to talk to you to get a really good insight into your life. But what I would suggest that you do is take a really, really good audit of your life say, say, what do I suck at doing? Okay, what do I, what could I do better? Where could I go forward from here? And understanding what women are looking for is obviously important too. So like, women are always looking for safety, security, strong, confident men. If you care too much about the relationship ending, that's not very confident, is it? But if you're like, I don't really care, I can always find another woman, that's a confident person. Women can detect that shit from you from a mile away. That's where you got to aim for. So what I would actually start doing, Keith, is start reading a lot of books because they'll start opening your eyes to certain things, and then you'll be able to reverse engineer what to do from there. Okay. Crumsy says, I had no contact in place for 2 months. She shows up at my door with a cake, all cheery and shit. I'd have been like, who's that for? Is that for me? Really? Thank you. And then I would have taken it and closed the door right in her face. She's so hot, though. Oh, so you're letting her beauty fool you. Do you... This is what bugs me about fucking guys, man. They don't have enough value to say no to a hot girl. Who the fuck cares if she's hot? If she's a fucking idiot and only wants to fuck you, why are you dating her, man? You know why you won't move on? Because you don't think you're gonna find a girl as hot as she is. That's your problem. And that's why you're broken up with. I'm sorry, it just is. Fuck no, they don't recover. Max got mad saying I was giving her an ultimatum when I wasn't. I just wasn't agreeing to be friends, and then she blocked me. She gave me an ultimatum and said to reach out when she wants. Move on from that girl immediately. She doesn't even understand what the fuck an ultimatum is. Ultimatums are the weakest move. There's no power in ultimatums at all. When she dumped me, I had bad self-esteem. She fell out of love with you before that. Girls don't dump guys they're in love with. So she stopped loving you far before that. You just don't know how to see it. She blocked me as a result. Move on. Don't go back to that girl. Bro, been since 5 months. Bro, been 5 since months she broke up with us in the relationship. She broke up the relationship. She contacted me last week saying she's never going to stop loving me and miss me, then disappear. Now I feel like shit. My first thing I tell you to do is stop listening to what the fuck she tells you and watch what she does. This is simple stuff, guys. When you are watching somebody's behavior, you don't listen to what they say to you. If somebody says, I'm going to go do 25 push-ups and then they only do 1, they're obviously not congruent. You know what I mean? I know that's a stupid fucking analogy, but look what she's telling you. I will always love you and I'll never stop loving you. And then she's gone. You know what? She's getting dicked by some other guy, but she wants you there just in case it doesn't go down. And that's the truth, bro. There's a thing about my whole relationship that bothers me and I cannot forgive myself. It's strange that I can forgive her. Yeah. You have to let that shit go, man. Here, ask yourself this. Are you perfect? Obviously not. Neither is she. So the fact that you can't forgive yourself, like obviously your self-esteem and everything is being tied into her, right? Because you can forgive her, but you think if you forgive her, it'll make you feel better. You need to reverse that shit. What if there was only physical connection with the ex? Like just sex and stuff? What about it? If you're asking me that, I think there's an emotional connection for you. Well, when she dumped me, okay, she dumped me because she had to work on herself. Do you think that's bullshit? It's absolutely bullshit. Girls don't dump guys they're in love with. I just said that, right? So when she says, I need to work on myself, it means she wants to get away from you. That's the truth. So watch what she's doing, right? My ex spilled her feelings. Okay, so let me just throw this in another way to you. I have a girlfriend right now. She is all over me all the time at home, right? So what does that tell me? Everything's cool. We're good. If she walked out the door and didn't come back, that's obviously saying something, right? Common sense isn't common practice. I get that, but pay attention. It's your love for this woman is blinding you from the logic that you should be seeing. My ex spilled her feelings and how we need to stop having sex because she's talking to some dude and she wants to commit to him. I told her she won't be hearing from me from now on. Yeah, of course you did the right thing, Abraham. Hell yeah. What if it took 2 weeks to be in the relationship? What kind of question is that? Like, Chestnut, no disrespect, okay? But your first question was, what if there's only a physical connection? Okay, that's not much to go on. What if it only took 2 weeks to be in the relationship? Getting in a relationship doesn't take that long most of the time. I asked my girlfriend out like within 3 weeks or something like that. Give me a little bit more to go with here, because obviously you didn't date her for that long, I don't think, right? Maybe. I think you were attached, but you just didn't want to really admit it. What if it took 2 weeks? Oh yeah, I just read that. The exes that never unblock you, are they holding on to resentment or are they indifferent? That never unblock you? They could be both. It could be both, Sam. Vinny says, hey dude, your videos help me become more alpha. You're the man. Thank you for watching. I think a lot of people get confused on what like alpha male behavior is, right? You don't have to be something, just be who you are. I don't mean be who you are in terms of like everyone will accept you if you're a certain way. No, there's definitely alpha male behavior that you can do every single day. But really all it comes down to is doing whatever the fuck you want and not accepting anybody else's bullshit, right? You're the captain of your own fucking ship, man. If some woman treats you like shit, get the fuck out. Don't be with her. Can you please unlock me from lives? Did I must have blocked somebody. But she swore on her life that she told the truth about that. Man, you really believe her, eh? How does that make you feel right now? Do you feel like she's telling the truth? What if a guy does not want to commit, doesn't want commitment, but wants to be friends? What do you want? One life. What is the best way to get back with an ex I dumped because I thought I found a partner, but I was wrong? One life, honestly, dude, what I would do, and this might not be the most alpha behavior, but what I would do, bro, is I would say, look, I made a fucking mistake. You have to admit your mistake, right? I would say, I made a mistake, and I would like to correct my mistake. It's up to her, man. Black Mamba, what's up? What's up, Black Mamba? How you doing, brother? Brother from another mother. Yeah, my ex treated me like shit, and now it's history. Good for you, Vinny. Abraham says, awesome. Minutes later, she texted me a whole fucking novel saying how much I mean to her, but she wouldn't know what it meant to me if I'm in the middle. I don't reply. Yeah, don't fuck that. I don't, but she never swears on her life. Oh my God, man. I'm gonna just be straight up with you. You're a fool, bro. You're a fool, and she's treating you like a fool. Do you want to still be a fool? You really believe what she tells you? You have to leave. I'll pay for coaching. Okay. That guy, needs help, and I want to help him. Any advice how to overcome heartache when you're nostalgic? Nostalgia is a nostalgia is a tough thing to because I'm nostalgic about like memories in my life and how much I want to go back to them. But truth be told, you have to be excited about your future to not be so upset about your past. So I would try to create uh, really what do you want out of life? That's my first question. Do you want to be like do you want to be known? Do you want to be rich? Do you like what do you want? What do you want out of life? Because if you're nostalgic about something, that truly means that you really want things to be a specific way, right? And it's okay to admit that. You want your life to be, you want to go back to a time when it was easier. That's why, I think that's why people are nostalgic about things. So that's the thing. You want to go back to being that. So if you go forward and try to create a better life for yourself, then that's what you got to do. I want him to be my boyfriend. Okay, so that's the thing. First of all, you already want him to be your boyfriend, but is this an ex, by the way? Is this an ex, Charlie? Is this Charlize? I forget. I can't remember what your name is. Tell me what your name is, darling. And or if it's not an ex, if this is just a guy that you want to be dating, you're. I'm just gonna run off of. Actually, I'll just wait for you to answer. Fuck it. Yeah, one life, do that. Try it, bro. We're physical, like kissing and hugging, but we weren't connected mentally or emotionally. Okay. Finally moved on. I feel like good without her, and I'm okay with that. Then yesterday she texted me asking why I love her while she's with somebody else. Just give me a second. Okay. Charlene, you dated. Okay, so you guys dated before, and he wants to be apart. So something about you, and or he just wants to be alone, right? Something about you might be turning him off. Truthfully, without going into your entire history with him personally, uh, again, people don't push other people away that they're in love with. Women don't dump men they're in love with, and guys don't dump girls that they're happy with, right? It's just a fact. People, unless there's a really compelling reason, but usually it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? There's no other reason why would you want to do that, right? Spending all this time with somebody and oh, we're happy, but I'm going to push you away doesn't make any sense. So if you reverse engineer everything and you look back, you could probably think of times when maybe he pulled away. Did you have certain behaviors? Did you do something? Sometimes people just don't want to be in a relationship. Maybe he felt a little too controlled, or maybe that you were clingy or something like that. And you want him to be your boyfriend, right? Well, if you want him to immediately be your boyfriend, it's like, how long did you guys date for? He has depression and anxiety. So, do you want to save him? Is that what you really want? I don't know anybody. I don't know one single person that wants to be with somebody that has depression and anxiety. They stay with them because the good outweighs the bad in most situations. But I don't see anybody going after somebody who's depressed and anxious. Do you want to fix him? Mm-hmm. Car addict, I'm good. I'm glad to see you, bro. A lot of people find this process of improving your relationships, love life, and self growth complicated. Once you get the hook of it, yeah, Shafiq, 100%. 100%. I feel like I'm in control of my life for the first time. Vinny, you should always feel like you're in control of your life, bro. Thank you so much, man. You're welcome, Mustafa. Mustafa? Evelina, says, I'm in the medical field and I'm good at giving the patient advice about their health, but I want to do this too. What school did you go to? I did not go to school, darling. I did not go to school. You just got to put yourself out there and people will like your personality. Just be authentic. If you swear, swear like a fucking sailor. If you don't, cool. If you're really nice and bubbly, be nice and bubbly. Be who you are. And people will be attracted to you and people are going to hate you and people are going to love you. And if you can be a little polarizing, do that because that's how you get attention. Hey Mel, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Is it true that at one point or another we have to stop watching all the videos as a part of recovery and letting go? I mean, that's up to you. If you feel like watching all this stuff is holding you back, then sure. But as long as you have the knowledge going forward that you're going to be okay for your next relationship, and make sure you have the books and stuff. Because once you let go and once you move on and you heal, reading the books and watching the videos won't have an emotional connection anymore or an emotional response, right? So, because the books that are on my website are invaluable. Everyone should be reading them. I'm surprised that schools don't offer this stuff, right? So, yeah. Make sure that you're just cool to go forward. That's all I'm saying to you. Yeah, I'm a fixer. Okay, so this is the thing. You can't fix people, right? There's something deeper in your psyche that needs fixing if you want to fix somebody else. You go after damaged people for a reason. Probably because you don't feel like you deserve a person who's happy. I think you should make more vids on having game and how to pull girls. Okay, here's the truth, bro. Sharvin. That stuff always came pretty naturally to me. I never really had an issue talking to girls. Because I was really good with body language as a young guy. I've been in a relationship for years, right? So me going out there and making videos about, I can make videos here and talk about it, like attraction and stuff. I can do that. Because you have to have game to keep a relationship too. You really do. So I could make those videos, but I won't be making like in-field videos talking to girls and shit like that. It's just not my style. However, making videos about attraction, hell yeah, I'll keep doing that. Because attraction's everything. It keeps people together. I'm all about being authentic, started not to care what people think of me. You shouldn't care what people think of you, man. Like, to a degree, you have to care, like, on a certain level, you have to care, right? But that's only if you want money from people, right? Like, for business and stuff. Every other thing, people will just, who gives a shit? Really. Thank you for your advice. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure, like, why would you want to go into, I'm thinking of this from a logical perspective. Why would you want to go into a relationship like with somebody who has depression and anxiety? It doesn't make any sense. It's almost like that challenge excites you, but that's fucked up. It really is, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Like, you shouldn't go out with somebody who's like that. I think that deep down you feel like you don't deserve to be with somebody who is whole and good, because you're probably fucked up too, right? And that's the whole point. When you look at yourself and you can point out, yeah, I'm not very mentally healthy when it comes to this part of my life. That's how you fix it. Talk to somebody who's a professional in your area about that stuff, and maybe you can be able to fix it, right? Do you have any advice for a college guy that's trying to pull girls, like body language or attraction? Yeah, so I would. Okay, so when you're in the vicinity of a girl that you want to talk to, right? Don't be okay. Let's say don't go. Sorry, I'm fucking yelling at you, screaming at you guys. Don't go to bars and shit like that. If you want to talk to a girl that you find attractive that's like in your class or something, just go up and talk to her, man. And the thing is, you can't be afraid of rejection. Okay. Um, the more afraid you are, you're never gonna know, right? So if you see a girl, um, and say you're wondering if she thinks you're attractive or something, like if she sees you, she'll take a good look at you, and she smiles, touches her hair, any of that stuff. Eye contact, okay? Eye contact is a big one. If girls give you like long and like intense eye contact, and here's another one. When I used to whenever I go to like gatherings with my friends and stuff, if you want, uh, you'll be looking around at your friends and you'll be talking to your friends, right? You'll be drinking, having a good time. If there's a girl in that group, which there is in our group, right? If somebody finds you attractive, you'll look over at them and they're staring at you, right? If they're already looking at you and they look away, right? And then you look like again later on you'll look at them and they're looking at you and they'll look away. So they're always looking at you because they like what they see. Just be very aware of what's going on around you. Don't think about yourself. That's the thing. You can't be here in your fucking head. You got to be looking and paying attention. When girls, okay, read a book called Atomic Attraction by Chris Canwell. It's a good book. That's a really good book. That's a really good book. Check that book out, bro. That'll help you. I don't see how I can get her back if I don't meet her and fly to her. I've already answered all this stuff before, dude. I've already told you what to do. Tom, you already told me all this. I remember this. Finally moved on. Then she texted me asking why I loved her, yet she's in a new relationship. What do you get from that? Well, look at the facts. She's in a new relationship. She's saying with her fucking stupid ass mouth that she loves you. Wait. Asking why you love her when she's in a new relationship. Look at what she's doing. Okay? Look at what she's doing. We get rejected all the time. Shake it off and move on to the next one. Yeah, you're strong, right? You're a strong, confident guy. Right? What do you do when you bump into your ex while she's with the guy who took her from you? Smile and wave. What else can you do? Well, she asked me by text, so I can't see what she's doing. Jesus Christ. She's with a new boy. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Maverick. She's with a new guy. That's her action. Do you need more? Do you need me to elaborate on what her dating a new guy means? She's not with you. She's with another guy. That's the action. Thomas Grand subscribed. Thank you, Thomas, for being here. Should you wave to the new guy as well? No. Smile like it doesn't even bother you, man. I already told you, Tom. I already told you what to do. I already told you. Told you yesterday or the day before yesterday in my last live video. Can you make a video about blocking from the ex? I think I did. Sorry guys, sorry about all the shakiness. I gotta find a way to get some music in here that won't be copyright. Oh boy, now we have to search videos. Surf all your videos again. It's great to have you around. So Mustafa, that's exactly why I want to create a course. So I have everything written down on a piece of paper, what I want to put in the course, so you don't have to look across all of my videos in the future. Everything will be laid out instead of you having to search for it. The course won't be that much either. It won't be like a $500 course. I can't believe people charge that kind of money for a course. I get it, right? Because like I understand from a business perspective, but in this niche, I just don't think it's right. I don't know. You're like coaching for sure, hell yeah, but yeah. Other than that, I already told you, Tom. I'm not going to answer it again. Can you tell guys to pursue success, not women? I do, Frederick. I do. I've been saying that since the beginning. Do they not like the chase? Guys, do guys not like being chased? Guys put the initial pursuit in of getting her number, asking her out on dates. Then after that, that's when he pulls away. And that's when he's supposed to chase his purpose. People say that if your ex isn't a rebound, that it can work in your favor. What's your take? My take is that's a bunch of bullshit. Sure, it can work in your favor. However, they're with a different person and they dumped you. Why? Spend your time. Your time is so you don't. People who ask questions like that, I know that you don't value your time. You don't value your time at all. And if you want to go back to somebody who just is gonna keep you as a fucking backup, fuck that, man. Go out with somebody who treats you like a fucking priority, man. A resilient woman, somebody who's not gonna fuck your friends, somebody who's not gonna fuck somebody behind your back because shit gets tough. Has your game always been good with the ladies? So Vinny, to be honest with you, I've never had an issue getting women. That's never been a problem. The problem was keeping them. My issue was my issue was complacency. That was my problem. Like getting girls to talk to me. I never had a problem talking to girls. That was never an issue. I was a bit shy, but as soon as I got around that person or those people, like for a few minutes, I was cool, right? So that was never my issue. My issue was keeping a relationship over a period of time. I got complacent all the time. That was my issue. So I've had three long relationships. Like the third relationship wasn't really long, but it was very intense. Now I'm in my fourth relationship. I'm seeing now what my issue was. I get very focused on myself instead of making my girlfriend feel special, or the other way around. I was never really that needy, right? I never put enough time into the relationship. That was always my problem. Because there's two sides to it. You can either be a needy piece of shit, or you're all the way on the other side when you don't make a girl feel like she's a special person. If you want to be in a relationship, right? You have to feel like you're in the relationship for a reason. People don't do that. People don't get into relationships, for any other reason. They want to actually feel like they're happy and appreciated. Could you please tell me again how to get her? I did. I'm not repeating myself. I'll make a video about that, Mustafa. Actually, it's on my list. My ex feels like she wasn't a priority. So, X props, I do see your question. Just give me a second here. Um, da, 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 da. So if you made your ex feel like she wasn't a priority, you just didn't make her feel special. Okay? So that's all she's saying. You don't have to put her like number one. Okay, she has to believe that she's number one in your life, but she isn't. She's like number 3 or 4. Okay? Because when you do put her as number one, you'll get dumped and rejected. You just will. But if she's number 3 or 4 in your life, because your purpose comes first, right? Always. Maybe any other things that you put for family, right? Then her. Okay. A priority. I guess the definition of priority means high on the list. I guess, right? So she probably felt like you just didn't make her feel important. You probably didn't date her enough. And then what I mean by that is there's a specific way that she likes being loved. Okay. And she probably didn't feel like you're giving her enough attention. The easiest way to fix that, Chris, in my opinion, is having specific days carved out just for her and doing different things, because you have an entire week to think of something awesome, right? It doesn't have to be a fucking magical money-filled date. Sometimes chicks just want to go for a fucking walk, man, and be in your presence one-on-one with no fucking cell phones, none of that shit. Basically, you're always leaving her wanting more. One day a week is fine, especially in a long-term relationship. Like, I've almost been with my girlfriend for 5 years. She wanted specific days once a week. So I'm able to provide my girlfriend with that, right? My girlfriend gets every Sunday. And we missed last Sunday. And she got upset about it, right? She got upset about it. She's like, what happened to our day? And it just didn't work out. So, X-Prop says, funny how I've moved on, lived life, and also found me, someone who loves, lived life and also found me, someone who loves me for who I am now, and my ex is starting to feel insecure and knocking at my door. After months, she's been in a different relationship. See, you just never know what's going to happen, right? Lil Binny says, pursued my career and purpose, but she left because I became too busy with my studies. She said she was tired, that she wasn't my priority, and immediately went to a new guy. Pursuing your purpose don't work. No, you fucked up. Benny, you fucked up. You think pursuing your purpose doesn't work? It does. What do you think I'm doing every single day? Right? So it works, but you fucked up because you didn't make your girlfriend feel special enough, like I just talked about. She felt like she was probably low, or she liked the other guy better. Who the fuck really knows? But don't say that pursuing your purpose doesn't work. Shut the fuck up. It works. Don't talk that bullshit. So she asked me, I already answered all your shit. But it's to the point where she wants time and space. I made her too much of a priority now. So it's not that you made her too, okay. She just wants, Chris, you can't just change, right? Change takes time, right? She needs to feel like the changes that you made are actually going to be there and stick. You can't just wave your dick and be like, I'm changed, babe. Doesn't work like that, right? So she wants time and space to figure it out, to miss you. She needs to miss you. But it's going to be harder if you didn't make her feel like she was important to you. So give her space and time. Do what you got to do, okay? And just revisit it later. Hey, I can't pay you, but will you respond to my email if I tell you about my situation? Send me an email to masculineenergy27@gmail.com, and then I will read it on a live chat, okay? I think I'm going to take away my email coaching section anyways and help you guys for free with the email stuff. And then if you guys want to call me, you can. Because email stuff, I don't even like doing it anyway. I'd rather read it out loud for you guys. So just send me an email and I will answer it on the live stream for you. Just change the name, okay? Like if you don't want certain things being, or I'll change the name for you, right? So nobody will know that it was you. That's because I have a ton of emails, right, that I can read. So if you just change the name and leave the situation, everyone thinks their situation is unique and different. It's not. It's usually one case or a couple other cases. Everything's not really that much different. So just send me your stuff, Jose, okay? And what I'll do is I'll read it, but I'll change the name, or if you can change the names of the parties, okay? And then I'll read it and I'll help you out. Recently got with a girl and have implemented what you said. I give her my full attention on Saturday. Works well. Yeah. So that's the thing. As long as she knows that you make her feel special, but you're not needy, finding that balance is the most important thing that you can do. Recently got, okay, let me make sure I read everybody's stuff. Keep safe and sound. Such a relief listening to you. Thanks for coming through, brother. Sounds like you're leaving. Recently got with a girl. Okay, I just read that. What books do you recommend for positive energy? Honestly, I don't think books really shine too much of a light on that, unless if you read a book that's aligned with your purpose and your passion and what you're trying to learn, that's what's going to give you positive energy, in my opinion. We had our routine for years and it changed because I'm taking my MBA. We were together for 11 years. Maybe we grew apart when I pursued my studies and then the fucking guy pursued her while I was busy. So here's the thing, dude. You are pursuing your next great part of your life, right? You're trying to get better with your studies and become a better version of yourself. This girl obviously isn't the partner you thought that she was. Because a good woman would understand that and she would have been like, okay. Because it's hard. Okay, let me explain something to you. It's hard for them to feel underappreciated, but yet see logically through that. Because they're emotional creatures, right? That's why men have such a hard time understanding women. We think logically. See, what you said, we were together for 11 years. That's logic coming out of your mouth right there, right? She doesn't see it like that. She's thinking, he hasn't made me feel special lately, so it's time for me to move on to another guy. That's what happened. And that's how they think. That's why you can't fuck this up. Right? And a good woman that has enough fucking know-how and intelligence would know that your relationship is worth more than that. And now you know. Okay? Saturday is a great day to make sure that she knows she's special. Vinny, yeah, sorry. I was gonna elaborate on that, but I read his question. So yeah, man, it's super easy, right? Find out, it's really easy. Ask your girlfriend everything that she likes, right? That's it. And then do those things. And give some space and time so she can grow as a person, so that you can grow as a person. Then you guys come back together on Saturdays, just like me and my girl do on Sundays. We share each other's thoughts. Sit outside without your fucking cell phones. Okay? And be together. That's what people did years and years ago. The man would go to work. Men would go to war. Men went off and did things. Came back to their women. They had a lot of time and space apart. Okay? Now we have these fucking phones that keep you connected too much. How would you recommend dealing with an ex and finances with no contact or limited contact? We have shared bills, car and credit cards. Okay. This is hard. I need to make a coffee. I'm having a good time on this live, so I might cut out to make a coffee in a minute if you guys want to chill. I'll check the health of the stream too. 34 people watching. So finances, that's tough. A phone, I know you didn't say phone, but a phone is easy. You can just say, hey, I'm moving on with my own phone line. You can do that. Credit cards in a car, it's going to take some time, but you have to tell her what you want to do. If you want to separate that shit, you're going to have to be on a level of communication that's just business. And what I mean by just business is it's strictly just the car and credit cards. Is she paying her half, or are you paying for it all and she's just fucking getting a free ride? That's my first question to you. H2 Fast 1 has subscribed to the channel. Welcome. I take money out of their account and I let them know via text. Okay, but that's I still don't understand the entire situation. When it comes to the car, for example, how does that work? How exactly does it work? They're paying their fair share. Okay, so is the car on like a long ass lease or financing option? And credit cards, I mean, if she's just like a fucking authorized user, it's not really a big deal. You can take her off. If you're an authorized user, get off of it. But do you need that shit? That's my question. I don't know your whole situation, so I'm gonna have to ask. The reason I brought up the official thing and making out is because we both aren't committed to each other technically. It's okay. I'm not ragging on you for it, Shafiq. It's not a problem. It's just it's just don't worry about labels. Okay? Don't worry about that stuff. Just all you got to focus on as a guy is showing up and making her have a good time. The thing about women, women are easy, dude. You just want to get so close to them, right? Closer and closer and closer. Making out is just the first step, right? Then you start touching each other, and then you end up inside her. Like, shit happens. That's what fucking attraction's all about. It's easy. Getting so close to your woman that she wants you to be around her all the time. She's like, I love this guy so much that I want him around. He makes me feel special. That's it. That's all you gotta do. In terms of time and space, my ex says she's too busy to process her feelings. Is that an excuse? Or does it mean she'll need a lot of time? You know what? All that means is in this particular moment in time, I do not feel like dealing with this shit. That's what that means. That could change tomorrow. That could change next week. That could change next month. Who knows? That's why you have to focus on all that you can do as a man, and that is how you show up, okay, to life. Start learning some new shit. Should I delete my ex from Facebook? I don't know. That's up to you. If you can't handle seeing her on Facebook, then delete her. My friends see how. Okay, here it is. Here's the other part of that too, because I get that question a lot. How hard is it to really add somebody else back to Facebook? It takes a second, right? When somebody moves out of your apartment, right? That takes a lot of energy and effort because they got heavy shit, right? But should I remove somebody off Facebook? That's up to you. You probably can't handle seeing all their shit. My friends see my ex on dating apps. So that's the thing, Chris. Like, for real, dude, just move forward, bro. If she comes back to you, it's a bonus at this point. Okay? She said that she's interested in me and we went on a date, but after that my ex doesn't text back as interested. Okay, so I don't know how to say your name, so I'm just gonna call you Bali. So it looks like data, but it's probably not pronounced that way. Um, are you a girl or a guy first? Even if after your date, are you pestering them? Are you like, oh my god, was the date awesome? Like, give some space after a date. Give some time. When we're together, phones go off. Yeah, perfect. If she doesn't text back, by the way, why are you texting her like immediately? Don't worry about it. Set the next date. That's all you got to focus on. Set the next date. If she doesn't seem too interested in you, probably because she's probably doing something else, man. Try not to be so insecure about it. Who cares? If it goes well, then it goes well. Set the next date, and that's all you got to focus on. Okay, it's easy. It's just don't overthink it. That's the whole problem. Don't overthink the entire thing. It's not that hard. Just focus on showing up and having the best date possible. That's it. Why are women ghosting guys after sex? The sex is probably bad, or they wanted sex. They don't give a shit about you. So I am doing limited contact since our only contact is about money matters. Do I wait for them to make the convo as they dumped me? If it's only about money, then keep it strictly about money when you talk to them. Try not to sound so needy or anything like that. But yeah, just chill. Just chill, Johnny. And you know what? Send me your entire situation so I can change the names and all that shit, right? So I can answer it on the live stream for you. That will help everybody else. Just change the name or change certain things, right? I've read some of the situation out loud, so people that are in this live chat will know. But that's how I can help you for free. So I regret not fighting for her because the only issue was I was busy with my MBA studies. We went no contact after she broke up with me. Maybe this made her go to the new guy because he gives her time. Dude, she fell out of love before that. If you fought for her, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, you should have done that shit before. Your relationship doesn't take a back seat because you start working on your MBA. That's not how it works. Yes, you should focus on your purpose, but you also have to make time for her. So I can only imagine what happened, right? Like, I could sit here at my office and be here for weeks and weeks and weeks, right? I could. But if I do that, what relationship is that? What kind of relationship is that? It's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. So we have been engaged, and I bought a diamond ring for an engagement. It cost me $6,000. And later on, I found she was cheating on me, and we had arguments, and she broke up with me and left me and blocked me. Should I take my ring back? Ask for the ring back? Fuck yeah, you should. That's $6,000, bro. Get that goddamn ring back right now. For one, she cheated on you. She doesn't even deserve that ring. Did you buy that ring? Okay, no, you okay, never mind. I was gonna say something else, but never mind. On deck, what's up, Rob? Oh hell yes, get that ring back. What are some things that I should do during no contact to build myself back? Read and read and read and read and read. I can't emphasize that enough. Kyle, the book Declare War on Yourself, mini chapters or a topic, a few pages. Think about or order it. Don't even think twice. Trade it for a good watch. Don't even do that. $6,000, bro. Start a new business. You can start an e-com business for that, with that, and make more money. I'm gonna read some tweets now. Jesus, that's bright. Fuck. When you start to see results, fitness becomes an addiction. Most quit before that happens. So let me actually elaborate on that, because for real, When you have success, success does become addicting. That's why the rich people out there continue to make more money because success is addicting. And most people quit just before they're about to be successful. Edward says, help. I was the one that broke it off due to her in distance. She felt more like a roommate than a fiance. What do I do since I was the one that cut it off? It's been 9 days. Let her know that you fucked up. Does she know that you fucked up, dude? And that you want to fix it? If you left somebody, right? You like you have to let them know that you want them back. And then it's up to them. You have to wait for them to respond. If she doesn't want you back, I wouldn't be very surprised. By the way, bro, you're amazing. I learned a lot from you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And taking action into making your life better. Better and better and better and better and better and better. Daniel Craig will be the new 007 in the newest James Bond film. Cool, let's check this post out. No Time to Die, I think it's what it's called. I can't wait to watch that. I love James Bond films. Yeah, so send me in your email requests, guys. You can send them in, and I can help you live. Skip frames. Cool. This tells me when I get like frame drops and shit like that. That's pretty cool. I like the new format. Yeah, it's just on OBS Streamlabs now instead of Google Chrome. So I decided to actually do something with the live chat. I am new to no contact, and college starts in a few days. So I want to know, by the way, if no contact works, like if I see her daily. If you see her every single day, then just act like her presence doesn't bother you. Okay, do that first. No contact does work. You just can't act like a little bitch and be like, oh my god, like, hi Stacy, how's it going? You can't act like that. You got to act like a man. Is there ever a reason to go back if you were flat out dumped? A mutual breakup I can understand, but being dumped is a huge statement. Can you trust a person again? No. Klaus, no, you can't. Seriously, no. Do you really think, like you spent all this time dating somebody, right? And then they just said, fuck it, I don't want to date you anymore. That is a huge statement. It means that they realize that you ain't shit. They think you ain't shit. Not that you actually aren't. They think that you aren't. I left her because she treated me like I wasn't there. Had to do something. Couldn't live like that any longer. I still need to reach out for cutting. Okay, so you know what, Edward? Tell me more about your relationship. Because you might just want her back because you miss her. However, the relationship might not be good for you, bro. It might be it might be a lost cause. It might not be worth fighting for. Fucking cut myself, man. Right there. Should I try to talk to her friend to help us get back together? No! Tim Allen, how are you doing, brother? Can I ever reach out to her even if there's no chance of getting back together? Why would you want to? Tim, if there's no chance of getting back together, why would you even waste your time? How do you know if the relationship is worth fighting for if they dump you? Because they dumped you. If someone doesn't want to be with you, obviously they don't see your value. Yeah. Listen to Rob. Ex broke up with me 2 months ago. She's a coworker of mine. I handled it well the night of the breakup, and then I fucked up and did my fair share of begging and pleading the first month. Most guys do. I've been strictly no contact for the last. I've been strictly no contact for the last month, but I still say hi or good morning when I run into her at work. Any tips? Um, that's quite normal, dude. Because oh shit, fucking spitting food all over the goddamn place. Because think about it, bro. How are you supposed to be? Like, it's really fucking weird and awkward if you just ignore her because she knows that she still has power over you. However, if you say hi, like morning, right? The more indifferent you are to her presence, the better it's gonna be for you. That's the tip I have. And then, if bro, like she has to miss you. Give her something to miss. Make sure that your body is in absolute tip-top shape because that's gonna speak volumes about you more than your attitude at first. Because she broke up with you for a reason. When you start working out and you start putting work into your physical appearance, people are going to notice. Okay. Should I try talking to her again or imply no contact? She told me many times no sometimes means yes. This girl's stupid as fuck, for one, if she ever said that. Number two, Tom, your questions have been answered before. This is the most frustrating thing for me. Repeat questions. Do you know what an ask hole is? We've all told you, don't talk to her, do no contact, don't fly to her, fuck it, don't. I already answered all this stuff. But I want you to put into Google what an ask hole is. A-S-K hole. Put that into Google. How do you establish your value back? So it's a really general question, but value in terms of the sexual marketplace and all that stuff. Look at your life, man. Take an audit of your life. Take an audit of your life and ask yourself, where are you lacking? Where are you happy? Are you, you know, do you need to work on finances? Do you need to work on emotional self-control? All that stuff that you know you need to work on it every single day. And watch what happens to you in a year, right? Focus, ice cold fucking focus on making your life better every day. That's how you get your value back. Now, if you want help with money and stuff like that, I can help you with that. But and Rob says, Chris, you need to you establish your value back by becoming more alpha, reading the books, watching the vids, knowing what creates attraction, what repels it. Yeah, I went into a deeper thing and just said, look, like what about your life can be worked on, right? She told me if I had flown to her, she would have taken me back. Bullshit. That's a shit test right there, son. Exactly. I can't tell if I'm happy she left me for somebody else she was with during our first breakup or sad she viewed as weak. My ex is very sorry. My ex is very stubborn. She will not contact me again. Then move on. Move on. If you can't be with a person that can't admit their mistakes, don't be with somebody like that. You have one serious one-itis. You need help. Go out and enjoy your life. Learn to do new stuff. There are many fish in the sea. That's just general advice. Everyone says that. It's not a diss to you, Bali. It's just I heard that shit when I was going through a breakup. That shit doesn't help. He needs to seriously get red pilled. He is so fucking beta. It is just like I'm not surprised that this happened to him. Value as in trusting I'm a good partner. Oh, I see. My ex clearly knows I'm a great guy and I'm good looking, I have a master's degree, a solid job. Maybe she's the issue. I mean, Pete, you can't force somebody to see you as high value. That's the thing. And honestly, having a master's degree doesn't mean shit. I mean, it probably helped you get the job that you have, but if that doesn't align with what actually makes you a happy guy, Chris, then it doesn't really matter. Because most people that most of my entrepreneurship friends make tons more money and are far happier than anybody that's their actual circle of friends that went to school and got a degree. Right? They have freedom. That's what most people don't have. I have freedom, right? I mean, I have to do certain things to keep the money that I have and keep the bills paid. But I can choose when to do those things, and that's the whole point. That's what I wanted out of life. I was always alpha. Girls called me asshole. And I was this guy with her in the beginning. I was a bit cold to her. Then I fell in love and became soft. So you are what I call like pseudo alpha. You think that you're alpha until look, man, that happens sometimes, but I don't think that's true alpha male behavior. If you if a girl can make you soft and turn you into mush like this, I don't think you're a true alpha like you say you are. You are probably just kind of a dickhead, and then people treat you so, right? There's a difference. What's up, Steven or Stefan? What you need to focus on is because honestly, from how you're coming across, Tom, you say you're alpha, and you say that you're like they called you, you know, uh, they called you asshole. I was a bit cold. Like this girl literally turned you into mush. That means that you are probably needy as fuck deep down inside. Think that's gonna help you in the future, bro? I don't think so. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Salvatore. Only that girl turned me into that because she knocked your socks off, dude. And you think that love turns true alpha males into mushy little bitches? Come on, man. I'll take a little nod to the homie. Come on, man. Tom has to get more women in his life. Yes, he does. You can't fool me, dude. Your behavior is already telling me more about you. You can't fool me. Cool. Well, there's plenty of women out there like that. She's not attracted to you. That's true. Certain things are not up for debate. That's very true. That's never true. That's very true. Sorry. Yeah, you loved her, but she didn't care when she dropped you for beta behavior. You have to decide to change. Yep. Here's my problem. I dated many girls. Sex is easy. Finding a partner is easy. Finding true love is not easy. you man, book a call, bro. Seriously. Corey Wayne reference? Yep. Exactly. That's the homie right there. That's a good question, Benny. That's a really good question. He says, what do you think about absence makes the heart grow fonder and out of sight, out of mind? So it depends on the person. It depends on her. Right? Some people do truly miss you, and I think more people out there do have the absence makes their heart grow fonder shit, right? Some people are out of sight, out of mind people. I think it also comes down to the emotion. If she has no emotion towards you, out of sight, out of mind. But if she misses you a little bit, absence makes her heart grow fonder, right? People don't want to let go of people that they're in love with. That's just a fucking fact. I can't explain it any other way than that. She's not in love with you. She won't treat you. She won't be the same person. If a guy moves on to another girl after 9 months of no contact, he's completely gone, isn't he? He'll never come around. Lexi, darling, move on. Bro, no need to interfere in your personal life, but no, you can ask me whatever you want, bro. What was the longest you ever wanted no contact? 9 months, homie. Lexi, just look at just see your value and move on to another person. I do, but a few days ago I spoke to her. She asked if we can stay friends. I told her that with time we will not. Then asked me, I will be out of your life. I told her yes. She cried. Doesn't it mean that she still loves me? No. Just because she cried, whoop-de-doo. No, sound harsh, Rob. This is one place that you can do that. I know there's a lot of other live streams that you attend, and this is no diss to them. Then why did she cry for it? Are you really asking the logical reason why an emotional creature does something? Okay, I'm done eating, guys. I'm an engineer. That's how I think. You're a man. I don't give a shit what your profession is. You're a fucking guy. Guys think logically. Women are emotional feelings. I feel she still has feelings for you. Then you know what, Tom? Go fly to her and see what happens. See what happens, bro. But you'll be regretting it. I promise you. How does dating others when my ex wants time and space affect the situation? Do you want to date other girls, Chris? Is that your question? Just be straight up, dude. What's up, Kyle? Listening on drive home. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, brother? Brother from another mother country. You have the American flag as your thing, so. What's up, monsieur? Academics has nothing, 0% to do with social understanding / dynamics. Absolutely fucking nothing. I don't think anything more true has ever been said on my stream before. I love it when people throw like titles and scholastic achievements around like it means something anymore. If you want to get a job and work for some asshole who will just fire you over nothing someday, go for it. It's hard. No, that's no diss to people who work for a fucking living because I know how hard it is. But I could never live like that. So I should probably be careful with what I say. It's hard to find good women these days. It is. It is. And once you find one, make sure that she feels special to you, man. If that's what you want. If you're a guy who just likes to fool around, go do that. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as the people that you're messing around with know that that's all your intention is. That's cool. That's cool in my book. Uh, I just need to get her in front of me, put a hand on her to get us back together. I know if I will not fly to her, I'll be sorry for missing out. Then go fly to her, bro. Go fly to her, bro. But stop asking me questions. I already told you. I already told you what to do. Stop asking questions then. My ex said move on, but she still has feelings and cares for me. You know what that really means? You know what that really means? I love you, but I'm not in love with you. AKA, I'm going to go over here and test out a new relationship potentially, or I'm going to go over here and hang out with my girls. And if a guy comes and scoops me up, right? You told me not to flatter her. How will this get her back to me? I'm done answering your questions, bro. I already told you everything you need to know. Go flatter her. Go ahead. You seem convinced that it will help you. You're the kind of person that has to learn through experience, obviously, because you keep asking me the same questions in different ways. Okay? I see this shit all the time. You're gonna do it until somebody tells you it's okay. So go ahead. Go ahead. I can't get her out of my head. Cool. Go see her then. Go fly to her. If you obviously aren't gonna take my advice, to heart. Okay? You're obviously not gonna do that. So cool. Anyway, if I text a guy and he replies initially but won't reply to him, my next one's why do guys do this crap? Because you're acting needy as fuck, Karen. That's why. If you send one text and he answers it, then you send a bunch of other text, right? Right? Okay, is there a way I can get him to not send a fucking message for a minute here? Hold on. I'm putting him on a timeout. You're on a timeout. Get put in the corner. So Karen, so when you act like that, right, and you assume why did guys do that, maybe he's fucking busy. Okay? I give up on relationships. I hear chicks say that shit all the fucking time. You're just tired of being fucked over, and I get that. Okay? I get that. However, why don't you do this? Lexi, this is not a diss to you or Karen or any woman that comes on my stream. Look at yourself and ask yourself, what is attracting guys to you that make you go through this? What are you doing? What are you putting forward that keeps getting you the same result? If you don't know, then you haven't done enough soul searching. I used to attract shitty girls into my life. I used to. Until I took a fucking look at myself and was like, why the fuck am I doing that? And then I fixed that behavior. Okay? Anyway. Canada is my second home in June. F1 Grand Prix every year. Awesome. Awesome, bro. I love the sound. I love cars, bro. So my ex left me for someone else since June. Already went through everything and moved on. I'd love to know your view on how I acted, or was it okay, or should I not even care? Send me, Salvatore, send me your entire situation to my email, and I'll read it in a live stream, okay? For me, I think it's being too nice and letting the person I grow feelings for treat me like shit or something like that. Treat me however. I'm stopping that now. I love too hard. I get used. So that's that. There you go. So you're being too nice. And here's the thing about human beings. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Most people are like that. Girls are like that too. It's not just guys, right? People are like that. Finding good people on this planet, it's hard. I'd say only like 5% of people out there are really, really, really good people that will actually treat you like like gold. Okay? But you got to remember, if you, Lexi, if you want to have a successful relationship, you need to let him be him. You need to let him work on his purpose. You need to let him do what he's got to do. And also, are you limiting yourself to who you date? Like, I hear a lot of girls do this kind of shit. They'll be like, I only date white guys, or I only date black guys, or I only date Asian guys. Do you limit yourself to that shit? I know a lot of girls who do. Guys don't really do it as much. Guys are like, I just don't really like dating X kind of girls. That's what they'll say. But they don't limit themselves just to dating one guy. For me, okay, I read that. Should I text my ex that their excuses are BS and call them out? No, that doesn't do anything for your attraction level. Should I apply no contact to chicks who start to lose interest? Yes. I got one-itis for sure. I love someone who I want, but she left me. I tried dating others, but none of them come close. You're just not ready to date. You're not ready to open your heart up. That's why you don't feel that way, right? You tried dating other girls, sure, right? So you try dating other girls, there's no way it's going to be successful if you can't open up your heart to them and feel a connection. That's why you need to get over her as fast as you can. Yeah, I kept comparing him to others. I'm always looking for others, but now I'm highly picky all the time, which I never used to do before. Well, I mean, that's the thing. As you get older, how old are you, Lexi? You're 24. So as you get older, so I'm going to be truthfully honest with you. As you get older, your looks are going to change. Okay? Never ask a woman her age. Fuck off. So I ask women their weight, their age. I ask them all that shit because all that fucking bullshit. Never ask a woman her age. Never ask a woman her weight. Fuck that, right? Fuck right off. Okay? I hate hearing that shit. I want to slap somebody, people who say that. You're a fucking human being. I could ask you how fucking old you are. And I'm not picking on you, Jason. I'm not. It's just people fucking say that and it pisses me off. So, Lexi, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Women and men age differently, right? Guys age like fine wine, especially when they start taking really good care of themselves, right? Girls don't age the same way guys do. And if you want proof of that, just look at any celebrity and how they looked in their 20s and how they look now. Look at Britney Spears, look at Christina, look at all the hot girls back then, Jessica Simpson, all those girls. Look at them. Look at them now versus look at how they looked back then, right? So what this means for you is being picky isn't always going to fucking help you. Cycle around until somebody makes you feel good. Yes, you have to be attracted to them. Absolutely. You have to be. Okay? You have to be attracted to the people that you're with. Sure. However, you can't be that fucking picky. When, where, or when will you be reading the emails? Jose, I'm going to get a like stockpile of them. Okay? And then I'm going to read a couple of them on a live stream. Okay? So I won't do it this live. I'll do it on my next one. Okay? I'm starting to manage my energy a little bit better too on these live streams because after live streams, I got so tired, and I think it was because I put so much energy into talking that my energy would come back up. Now I'm not so angry, I guess. Rob says, always ask a woman her age. Ask any woman how many guys they fucked. It's always a lie too, Rob. It's always a fucking lie. Hello, Kyle. Why do I still miss my ex 6 months after the breakup, even if she was being rude and cold to me? Literally didn't give a fuck about my opinion. She just left with her ego and pride. Why do you still miss her? Probably because somewhere in the relationship you screwed up somewhere, and you think that the screwing up part that you've done um, could have worked out, right? So you probably feel like you made some big mistakes somewhere along the line, and you feel like you could have changed something. So you're just holding yourself back at this point. It really doesn't really take that long to get over relationships. That's why I've never had an issue getting over relationships either. It only takes me about like 4 or 5 months, and then I'm okay. I'm ready to move on. Right? Takes a little while, but it works. I think 3% man. Yeah, my ex is younger anyway. He's 22 and I'm 24, so I shouldn't have expected him to be mature and know what he wants. Nobody in their 20s really knows what the fuck they want, right? That's true. Nobody really knows. Having a daily routine is important. Fuck yeah, Leo. Hell yeah, it's important. It's good for taking care of your body. So, I stopped eating like McDonald's and like fast food. Like the only thing I have is kind of uh, like I guess fries are the only thing that I'll still order because it's not such a heavy big meal. Um, so I know this will go into the routine part, but like you can start taking better care of yourself. So I started taking better care of my skin and drinking more water. Okay, so when you start getting a routine, just start with one routine, Leo. Start with one habit. So the first habit you could have is to drink 3 liters of water every day. And if you want to like even sub habit that, you can just say, okay, I'm gonna drink 1 liter of water as soon as I wake up. Do that, okay? See how much better you feel in the morning versus drinking coffee. Coffee dehydrates you, right? Like I have caffeine pills here, okay? Like I take those, or I take like an ECA stack when I have zero energy or I've just tired myself out or I ate like shit. Because if I eat like shit, my energy will go down. I'm 29. Like I really want to start taking better care of myself. So in my 30s, I still look like I'm in my 20s. Because right now, I don't look like how I should. I could look better. I could definitely feel better. So if I start doing that now, you'll start to realize your life will become a lot better. I think they reduced the number 10 times. I think they do too. Yeah, Jay, you can do that. Absolutely. I'm not going to be charging for email stuff anymore. I'm going to read them for free from now on. And if you want to call with me, you can. How long have you been in this business, bro? Like masculine energy is only a year old at this point. Uh, uh, as an entrepreneur, 2.5, 3 years now. These people don't understand the concept of working on themselves. Greetings again from Dallas. What's up, Jose? Yeah, Dallas. What's up, man? I think if I were to move anywhere, that, like in the States, that's where it would be. Texas, man. That's where Dallas is. That's where Dallas is, right? Isn't it like the capital city or whatever? But yeah, Bali, I've been doing this for about a year. Other than working on yourself, how do you regain attraction? Oh, Austin is the capital. Oh, okay, yeah. Right. How do you regain attraction during no contact? There is no other way. Don't look for a tactic. They have to miss you, and they have to think that they're going back to a better version of you. Are we too quick to end a relationship these days? Grass is greener syndrome and FOMO seems to run rampant. Yeah, honestly, I think so. I think it's because of technology and access, especially for girls. Girls have so much attention coming their way through likes, right? Can I get your email, please? Yeah, it's masculineenergy27 at gmail.com. If they monkey branch to someone else after a long-term relationship, even though you never cheated, and you're just pursuing your passion, did the guy give you a favor? Yes, he did you a favor, 100%. He did you a favor by taking your girl because look, for real, if she was a good woman, she'd still be with you. She would appreciate the fact that you're trying to do better for yourself and you and her. And the thing is, to be honest, yes, you never cheated and did all that, but that's expected. You're not supposed to be cheating. So, yeah. Do you guys mind if I go make a coffee real quick? I'll be like, I'll just turn the thing on. Just give me a sec. Uno momento, por favor. I'm in my boxers, and I don't want you guys to see that when I stand up. That's one thing about being an entrepreneur that's quite awesome, is you don't have to wear pants. And also, this is what I have my mic in. It's like a Game of Thrones mug. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Should I do my audiobook in my actual voice, or should I just hire some asshole to do it for me? My ex said she still missed me. Oh, guys, by the way, I'm starting a reaction channel for fun. So when I listen to new music, you guys can see my reaction to new music. And I'm going to be reviewing some old music, too. Just for fun. So you guys can actually hang out with me and not fucking ask me sad questions all the time. But if I get a relationship question, I will shut you down. Because I have time for that here. So, yeah. What if your ex having... Okay, Nicholas says, definitely in my... did I miss a couple of questions? Jesus. Oh, okay, there we go. My ex said she missed me after 3 weeks and no contact. She said she missed me every day. I think I pushed too hard after hearing that and lost feeling. Will no contact work again? Chris, just send me your whole thing to my email. I'll read it on my next live for you. Definitely my ex left. Okay. Go ahead, take your time. Definitely my ex left and then was partying 24/7 with all her single girls. She'd been snooping, asking my friends how I'm doing. No way I'm reaching out. Good for you, bro. There's a certain method to follow in the aftermath to create optimal results. What if your ex is having the grass is greener? From what I see, even though most people... I mean, if they are, and they think that leaving you and going to check out something else is better... he was here earlier. There he is. I put him on a timeout, but he's back. What's your reaction? I haven't started it yet, Rob. I haven't started it yet. Very misleading. We were together for 2 years and quickly... Oh, I'm sorry. Number one fan says, my ex has a restraining order on me and we have 3 kids. She says she still doesn't want to be with me but still comes around me when she shouldn't. That's not fucking fair. If somebody put me through that shit, I'd be fucking ringing up the goddamn police and be like, yo, this chick came over to me What the fuck is she doing here? If she comes to your house, right? See, you're not even near her, but she fucking comes near you. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck that bitch. We were together for 2 years and quickly started dating an IG nude import model after the breakup. So I've been wondering if the 2 years was a lie. No, he just liked what he saw visually better, and he had a chance to date her. He's 22 years old. Do you think he's going to sit there in a candy shop and only date one flavor, or only test one flavor? Ex stated that she missed me after we ran into each other at a concert. Cool. Did break no contact. Yeah, shake my head. He got with her on my birthday month in November, and to this day they're still dating, so I don't know. Let it go. He's a fuck boy. No, Tom, all women are like that when they're not in love with you. Okay? Fly, Tom, fly. Bye, Tom. Yeah, she does. What platform are you using for the live stream? Streamlabs. OBS. No 22-year-old is going to be with one person for life. It depends, Rob. That depends. My girlfriend is 20, going to be 25 this year. She was with me since she was 19. So who knows? As long as I don't fuck up, right? One sec, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Awesome. I'm available. You're quite attractive. You shouldn't have any issues getting high value man. Yeah. When, well, then I'm referring to the odds. Yeah, it's okay, Rob. I don't take offense. Hearing from men is way better than hearing from females. I love your channel and the circle, Rob. Thank you for that. I never used to look down on myself. Tell my ex, don't. Don't look down on yourself. Look, the only person that can control your life is you. And if somebody makes you feel that way, they shouldn't be around you. Since I saw the model he's dating, I looked at myself so low. That's because you basically have you're gonna compare yourself to her because that's who you lost him to. But really, he's the problem. He's the one who left you. Now, I don't know your relationship, right? I don't know that stuff. Maybe you guys just didn't have a good relationship and I just don't know that. However, he's the one who left you for another girl. Most women won't tell you the truth and they never take advice from somebody who doesn't understand how attraction relationships work. Yeah. I mean, girls, okay, if you take advice from girls on this stuff, a lot of them just tell you shit to make you feel better versus the truth. I'd be cool to hang out with you. You all seem very cool. I'm glad that you like being here. Exactly. Women never express the facts. Only the men do. Max's friends encourage her to move on and date new guys. We have a lot of mutual friends. Things get back to me. That's because they're always going to say what they think that person should do to make them happy. If she's not happy being with you, why would they tell them to go back to you? Right? Don't worry about that unless they reach out and to then do your thing. It's an epidemic these days. She'll be on someone new once the novelty wears off. True. Yeah, do what Jose just said. Take him off your social media so you no longer have to see his stuff. Makes it easier for yourself to move on. Let go and work on yourself. It is what it is after that. Like I said, I'm not trying to get into your knickers, but fuck him. Move on and stay focused on yourself. If you're cool, attractive girl, you meet somebody better. So I can do this for probably another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to be done. Ask away, ladies and gentlemen. Your ex's actually reach out after you move on seems impossible at the moment. That's because that's where your head is at. Here's what happens every single time, Chris. You're going to get really, really tired of feeling rejected, right? You're going to get really tired of feeling rejected, and you're going to get really tired of waiting around. Then you'll start to move on. You will. Then you'll hear from her. Happens every fucking time. I can say I swallowed the red pill well, but I really don't know what to think about true love. It's confusing, mainly because of trust issues I developed while I'm confused. Okay, your idea of true love, it's a scam, okay? Valentine's Day, fucking scam, okay? Most movies, scam. Look, you either love somebody or you don't. This whole idea of true love, all that means is they like you a lot more than another person. True love is a bunch of bullshit, man. Okay? People either love you or they don't. And people either stay or they don't. You can't ever expect that. Don't have expectations of people and you'll be a lot happier. The only person that you can rely on is yourself. That's how you should start living, Salvatore, Monsieur Salvatore. That's how you should start living. Don't have expectations of other people, okay? Don't have expectations of other people. Don't worry about other people. Worry about yourself. And if people keep showing up in your life, cool. They keep getting your presence. Look at it like that. Hey, man, just want to say, keep up the great work. I will. Thank you, Mr. Higgins. Or Mrs. I don't know. Or Ms. You never know who's going to be attracted to you. Okay, you just don't like I went camping, right? Went camping with my dad and my stepmom, and I went kayaking, right? And just before I went kayak, I got a really nasty fucking tan line from it too. But when I went kayaking, I I ran into this girl. I went to go buy like my stuff. Like I went to go buy like a Gatorade bottle because we're gonna be out there for hours. So I bought a Gatorade bottle. I bought water and I think a chocolate bar, like a caramel or something, right? And the girl behind the counter, I knew immediately that she found me attractive. Immediately. Okay? Went up to her and I was like, hey, like I just want this stuff, blah blah blah. And then she just kept smiling and she kept like, getting all flustered, her face went red. And even my stepmom was like, that girl likes you. But I'm pretty sure she was like fucking 17. So but you just never know who's going to be attracted to you. I didn't ask her age. I actually don't know how old she was. But that's the thing. You never know who's going to be attracted to you when. Tired of feeling rejected. Here's the thing, dude. After more and more of that, you're just going to sit here and you're going to be like, fuck this. I'm ready to move on. I can't tell you when to move on. I can just tell you the best things to do. Okay? Then eventually you're just going to get tired of the same old bullshit. Okay? And then you'll start moving on and watch. She'll text you or call you. It'll pass, dude. I was the same way less than a month. At the new job, killing gyms, bought my dream car. What car did you buy, Nick? What car did you buy? What does it mean when they say if it's meant to be, it'll be? No effort on there. Basically, she's just saying, it's just another way. She's letting you down easy. Okay. That's all she's saying to you. All you have to focus on is how she's showing up to you, which is away from you. All this other bullshit that's coming out of her mouth doesn't mean anything. What's your opinion on your ex's unattractive friends, giving them advice on relationship when she is the most attractive in her circle of friends? Is there sabotage, Jenna? I mean, first of all, her unattractive friends, you might think she's the most attractive one, and maybe other people do too, but that doesn't matter. Her friends are always going to have her back. Her friends are always going to tell her what's going to make her happy. E92 M3 manual. What? That's fucking awesome, dude. People will arguably say that that's the best version to have ever come out. What year is it? I forget what year they made those. In the end, the feelings of people with synapses of the brain is the brain trying to keep you alive. I'd say, hey, fuck, it's probably true, man. Who really knows? I just don't understand. I understand how people work at this point. It's just, you just have to accept it or not. You accept reality as it is or you don't. Try to fool yourself into thinking things and people are a certain way. All what you said I live by. I'm 17, still nowhere near Mister. But I always like the idea of love. That's because you've been conditioned to think that. Was your mom in your life? Was your mom a big, 2000, okay, yeah. Maybe we'll have a race someday. 07 to 2013, yeah, that's awesome. At least you got the latest model. I think it was Henry Ford that said, people asked him all the time, they're like, what's the best car to buy? He's like, a new one. When's your next live so I know when to hop on? It'll probably be around this time tomorrow. I don't ever have a schedule for lives. It just basically goes off of how I feel. But you can always watch it afterwards, Jose, and your email will be in there. And if I don't read it in a particular order, don't get butthurt about it. I'll help you. Ooh. Right now, I have an 09 Infiniti G37. I really like that car, man. They last a long time. It's fast. Yeah, I got the competition package. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I like the I like all the M versions of the BMW cars. I like the M3, M4, M5. I like them. I'm not really cool on like I don't really care about the regular 3 series, 5 series cars, 4 series cars now, I guess. But the M3 and the M4, they look way nicer. Is going back to an ex worth it, or will you always have it in the back of your mind that they left you? Eventually, you get over it. Eventually, you get over it, Charlie. You get over it, and you don't give a fuck after a certain amount of time goes by. You get tired of the rejection, man. You get tired of feeling like shit about it. What's your thoughts on a girl testing the waters and then coming back to you? Don't. I wouldn't take a girl back. I'd move on to somebody who truly wants to be with me. Every single time that I have moved on from one relationship to another one, it's always been better. Do you have any other books you recommend? They're all on my website. All the ones I recommend are on my website. I haven't been picking up any new books recently though. Just business books. The last book I read was called fuck Atomic Habits. Infinities are dope. I don't like the new M's. The sound is ass. You can change that, right? Like a different exhaust. I mean, okay. I guess I see what you're saying. Like they designed them in a way that that fucking like they're only 6-cylinder now, right? I think the M5s have the 8-cylinder twin turbo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know all about cars, so don't jump it down my throat. But I think the M5s have the 8 cylinders. But I know that I'm pretty sure that the M3 and M4 have twin turbos, right? Twin turbo V6. What's up, Michael? Long time no see. What's up, bro? Infinity. Yeah, see, thinking about Infinities are especially the sedan version. People pull up beside me all the time in their like regular little cars, and they try to race me, and I fucking smoke them. It is hilarious. And then they're like, "Oh fuck." And then there are people who definitely know my cars pretty fast, and they try to race me anyway. It's fun. I think their turbo, it's quieter. Yeah, there's nothing like a V8 though, bro. There really isn't. There's nothing like a V8. I love Dodge Challengers too. The Challenger Hellcat. Oh my god, if only. Is social media the only way to show your growth and change? That yeah. So Chris, so yes, if you had them on there beforehand and all that, then yeah, cool. That's cool. Don't worry, my dream car is a Nissan GTR, bro. Twin turbo V6. And they're only going to get like worse. I wouldn't mind getting into a Lexus IS or RC. I mean, I like the Lexus IS, like the IS 350. I just wish they were more powerful, right? Get the Q50 Red Sport, fast as shit. I'm just gonna get a GTR after this, bro. I'll keep my car, my Infinity, until it. I'll use it as a winter car, right? Right now, it's my daily drive. I drive it every day. But when I get the GTR, I'll just use it as my winter car. The only thing I don't like about new cars is where they put shit to fucking fix it. I had to fix my alternator. It was in the stupidest fucking place. The entire front part of my car had to come off just to change a fucking alternator. Stupid. What's the happy medium on social media? Best way to use it? Traveling, career, and stuff. It depends on what you like. I can't tell you, right? Get a Subaru. I have had one for years. My very first car, Jay, was a Subaru Legacy '03. The only problem that I had with my Subaru was its head gasket. It was leaking fucking coolant all over the goddamn place. So I never went back to Subaru after that. However, they just don't. I don't know. I don't like them as much anymore. The guy that's parked beside me has a WRX. I like those. They're nice. But fuck, man. I know a guy that has a 9-second GTR car is an animal. Oh, I don't think I would mod mine too much. if I did, I wouldn't make the exterior look much different because I love the way, especially the 2017s look, and moving forward, like 2018, 19. Uh, I don't think I'd change exterior too much. I love the way they look. I'd change the exhaust because they're definitely restrictive, um, and that's about it. I'd maybe tint the windows more. I have a 2013 Nissan Altima. Recently changed my AC compressor. It was a headache removing so much shit, dude. It took 4 hours of a professional mechanic to do it. So here's the issue: they actually could have changed it from underneath and changed it. The pin that held the alternator pin that goes in, it was so long that it hit the front of the car. So you had to take the front bumper off. It was a bunch of bullshit. They build it so everything is tight. It's impossible for a regular person to work on it. I know. YouTube videos can do it, but like I'm just not comfortable enough to take apart the whole front of the car and take the serpentine belt off, take off fans and fucking radiator hoses, and fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. I'll pay for that shit. I want to let go and move on. I need to flip the page, start a new chapter. You need an exhaust BOV and a tune, and that's it. Yeah. 100%, Nick. I'll definitely make sure it's tuned because I know a couple of guys. I know one guy who has one, and I talk to him on Facebook sometimes. And he's like, before he tuned it, he'd be on the highway. Chris, I'll answer that in just a second. He'd be on the highway and he'd give it gas, and it just wasn't as fast as it was off the line. So he tuned it, and now he gets that power all the time. I'm pretty sure it fucks with your gas mileage, but I don't give a shit. It's a GTR, you know? I want to let go and move on. I need to flip the page and start a new chapter. So, Chris, you have to write down on a piece of paper in a notebook or something, who the fuck do you want to become? That's the most important question you got to ask yourself. Who do you want to be in 5 years, man? And then start working towards that every day of your life. Nobody sets 5-year goals. Most people work paycheck to paycheck. So they work until the end of the week and then they're done. They're like, okay, I'll work for the weekend. I saved $500 having my mom's neighbor help me with it. An all-day fiasco. Hardest part was getting the drive belt back on. Yeah, it has to go back on a certain way, right? Back on deck. Rob, we're talking about cars now. Cars and relationships. I've been doing this for a while, so I guess the relationship topic is exhausted at this point, but I'm still going to answer questions until from another half an hour, give or take. But yeah, Chris, seriously, just ask yourself who you want to be in 5 years, man. So when I was 27, I sat down with myself and I said, do I want to be living paycheck to paycheck when I'm 32? Okay? Do I want to be living paycheck to paycheck when I'm 32 years old? Fuck no. Next month we'll talk about the Maple Leafs. Are they going to sign Marner for fuck's sake? God damn it, man. Cars. Okay, let's talk about cars. Is that coffee? Yeah, it's coffee. My ex wanted me to beg and fight because I hurt her. I didn't because I thought no contact was a solution for everything. Started to think it's too late to fix things. No, there's two sides to it, Chris. No contact doesn't work if you are the one that caused pain to her, right? It'll work still in some ways. However, it's not the right way, right? I'm 28 now, and I definitely feel the need to change. Tired of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Dude, you don't have to live that way, okay? Former London Knight, hell yeah. I'm 24 now. I've achieved all my childhood goals. Need adult ones now. Okay. Ask yourself this every day, dude. How much money do you want to be making every month? How much do you want to have more than one car? Do you want to have an apartment or house that you own? What do you want out of life? Do you want to travel the world? Leave girls out of it for a minute and ask yourself those questions. Because girls will come when you have all those things. They just will. Or you'll be more equipped to get them into your life when you have all those other things. And Mike, at 28 years old, I get it, bro. Like 28, and you're like, fuck. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck, and I'm almost 30. What is this shit? For a job that doesn't give a fuck about you? How long is the stream going on? 2 hours and 15 minutes. Papa Puff. Are you coming by Max stream tonight? I don't know. Maybe. Notifications sometimes late. Yeah, they are late. I got Max stream notification like half an hour into it one time. But yeah, so yeah, I want to have probably a 2015 or newer GTR, and then I'll be moving on to the house stuff afterwards, real estate stuff after that, starting more businesses. That's my goal. Just at the Bucks, hanging with my wings. I thought I was gonna miss this one. No. Usually I'm done after about an hour, but I have energy still. I'm still cranking. I'm gonna probably start maybe first 100,000 by 26. Nice, Rob. How old are you now? 34 was my guess. Go monk mode if you have to. I'm in monk mode right now, and does make you more grateful for a lot of things. It does, man. It does. So I have a list of stuff that I'm grateful for, and I look at it every single day. My ex said she didn't feel wanted or loved. We all make mistakes. She told me I treated her well, but shit sometimes doesn't work. Well, sometimes how you love her isn't how she wants to be loved. 31, right. I was out and about. Glad it's still going. Yeah, Papa, no problem, bro. Glad you're here, dude. You're always welcome here. It's really funny when people start shit in my stream, then email me and they're like, hey, can you unblock me? No, fuck yourself. I watched your most recent videos. I have a new phone, so I had to start over my YouTube content. What do you mean you had to start over? My ex and I were in the same college degree, work in the same industry, both tailgate. During college football season, okay, chances will run into each other. Okay, cool, yeah. Monk mode is when you don't date, don't fuck, don't deal with girls on a relationship levels. Yeah, just focus on you. That's what monk mode means. It's a complete focus on becoming disciplined and taking like a hard look at yourself and becoming better every day. That's what you focus on. Monk mode is good. It's good. People email you to be unblocked. Yeah, because I'll block them here on the live. Yeah. It's hilarious. It's like I blocked you for a reason. I kept the same number, but when I download the YouTube app. Oh, yeah. Right. Got you. I got you. Make sure you guys check this stuff out, by the way. It's good stuff. It smells damn good. I'm gonna put a link for it on my website pretty soon too. Bitter taste. But now I have a hacked version of YouTube Premium, so I'm back at it. Wow, that's hilarious. Man, yeah, it's soap. It's tactical. It's for guys. You don't want to wear. You don't want to put this on you. No, if you're the kind of guy that can't go a week without fucking, well, you'll have to learn how to control those urges. Best advice to let go of an ex. Chris, I've already talked about that many times throughout this. You just have to ask yourself who you want to be in 5 years, work towards that stuff, and then as you work towards it, you're going to find yourself moving forward, getting over her. It's not letting go of somebody is also letting go of the mistakes that you made in the relationship too. That's another point. Speaking of blocking, I want to laugh. So have you ever had an ex while dating? She asks you to use your phone and she goes to your phone to block herself? No. What the fuck? No. Yeah, don't wax your cane either. Wax your cane. I want a hacked version of YouTube Premium. Hey, still pays me. Every single time I get a view on YouTube Premium, I get paid a little bit of money. Rob, what do you do, by the way? I forget. I think you told me once what you do for a living, but I don't remember. Are you into business or something like that? Here's a really cool thing for anybody who's ever overwhelmed by business, by the way. It was a really good quote. It's on my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's just menergy27. I don't have many followers. But anyway, the saying was, you don't need everybody to believe in you. You just need 100 people to give you $1,000 or 1,000 people to give you $100. It's 100 grand right there. I've been thinking about starting my YouTube channel, noticing a few men struggling with red pill's bitter taste because their mindset isn't adjusted for positivity. Awesome, Papa, do it. Do it immediately. I have a fucking cell phone. This is a Huawei P20 Pro. This is what I film my videos on. I use the front-facing camera, okay? I use the front-facing camera right there. And I use this mic. And I have Sony Vegas. I got Sony Vegas for free. Okay? That's it, bro. That's all you need. Start making videos. What is the red pill? You're a girl, right? You might not like it, but basically it is a way of life. You've seen The Matrix, right? Rob works in the cloud. Work on startups and other companies. Cool, man. Cool. Do you know Naval? I don't remember his last name. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He invests in tech companies and stuff. He's like a billionaire. I know you're a girl. I ordered myself a new phone too, by the way, so I should have it in a couple of days. And it's a Note 10 Plus. The camera on that thing is insane. I got red pilled this year. That's what I'm saying. Life can be great if you want it that way. Yeah. It is a way to teach men to stand up for themselves, not put up with bullshit from women. It's not even just women. It's life. Business, friendships, everything. Fasting is, I'm going to put my fasting, I'm going to start fasting again, guys, basically, by the way. It's something that I've had a real struggle with. I don't really talk about my struggles too often on this channel, but something I struggle with is definitely food and fasting and vices. My only vices is really food and sugar. And I want to kick that stuff and get extremely healthy. So I'm going to start fasting again and start working towards that. I've had a struggle with it. It's hard. It's fucking hard. My environments are fucked. Like, if I go home, the first thing I want to do is have a meal, right? So I got to keep myself busy. I think a lot of red pill tend to hate women. They do. Charlie, you're 100%. You're 100% true. They do hate girls. A lot of red pill people do hate women instead of just accepting them for how they are. And they're also angry, right? It goes against everything I previously believed in, but it's definitely the best choice. I too own a business now due to it. Awesome, Jose. What do you do, bro? Learn to positive self-talk yourself to help change your mindset because your spirit doesn't know the difference. When you talk. That's true, Michael. There's actually a book called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. It's an unplugged perspective into how people truly operate. Yeah, it's just basically you opening your eyes to actual true human behavior without social influence and adjusting yourself to living your life that way. Because we've been conditioned to believe certain things in this country and or this continent, I should say, between my country and your country as well. if you guys live in the States. And it's spreading. Garbage. Oh, sorry, garbage. Garage door service industry, bro. I think you did tell me that before. Now that you say that, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember sometimes. I forget that kind of stuff sometimes. Yeah, so you guys should see a pretty good increase in the video production quality. It might look crisper. I've had I've had boyfriends, but I don't hate men. I love men. I just need to find a good one. See, that's the thing. That's called I think without knowing that, you're taking responsibility, right? Cuz a lot of girls get angry and hate men, but you got a Canadian here from Toronto. Lexi, I'm in London. I'm literally like 2 hours away from you. So, but you know, yeah, like hating women because they're a certain way is stupid. It's just conditioning, and I think a lot of people don't want to take responsibility. So you're taking responsibility for knowing that you actually dated a shithead, right? And you dated a shithead, and then you know you did, and you're like, fuck it. Like not all people are like that. Not all people are assholes, and not all people will dump you. Most people are selfish, and they won't ever love you the way that you want to be. But you can't. You have to cycle through and find somebody that's truly like dope as fuck. I'd be surprised if she answers that, Rob. Oh, Charlie, no, no, no. London, Ontario, Canada. I'm not from London, England. I'm down in the Jersey Shore. Meet me at the London. Oh shit. All right, guys. 2 more minutes and I'm out of here. Carlisle in England. Cool. London, Ontario. Yeah. Good times. Good times in the LO. London fucking sucks, man. It's cool. Like my family's here and everything's cool, but it's boring, man. There's nothing to do here. I guess you create your fun and your friends and all that, but Toronto's where it's supposed to be. Toronto's where it's at. If you want something to do, going to another Jays game. You guys have the six god. Drake. No more Claw though. Yeah. London is one of the most fun cities. Go out. Uh, do you think that I didn't do that a lot when I was young? I lived here my whole life. Just it's Richmond Row. Bam. There's your fun. Yes, ladies, compliment your man. If you ever feel ambitious, man, you better be very supportive of me. It's true. King and I know where that is. So now you are too old, quote unquote. I guess, yeah. I'm 29. I didn't go out and party anymore. I got shit to do. I got money to make. Hanging around fucking drunk 19-year-olds. It's just not my idea of fun anymore. Big up from Italy. Welcome, dude. I've seen you in here before. Joe Rob, I said I was available first. I don't know, man. Location, location. You guys are fighting over a girl. You guys know that, right? Shut up. Awesome, bro. It's like 95 in Philly right now. It's supposed to cool off. It's hot right now, man. It's fucking hot. Thanks for the stream. Anytime, Sabrina. Walked right by there at 12 noon. Was at the Drake earlier. Jocko Willing has a beautiful YouTube video about his wife to his daughter. If you get a chance, check it out. Cool, I will check that out. I haven't watched any Jocko for quite a while now. I have his books in front of me, though, or one of them, Discipline Equals Freedom. I have that book right here. Right here. That's a great book, by the way. It's 11 p.m. Yeah, it's only 5:30 p.m. here. What's up, Tyler? It's an amazing video. I'll check it out. I'm about to go on here and edit some videos for my other channels. Time to put another compilation together. I'm gonna listen to some music and yeah, make some money. Discipline Equals Freedom is an excellent read. It is. It really is. Let's go till 6. No. Oh yeah, I could. It's only 15 minutes. It's only 15 minutes. What do you do if you go no contact, but she keeps reaching out to you every day? Tell her to fuck off. Basically, you say, I don't want to hear from you unless you're willing to work on some shit. Max stream. You got that new thugger? What's that mean? I don't know what that means. No offense, but aren't you getting tired of talking about no contact? Seems like you have so much more on your mind. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna come out with a course and a book on it. So then I will just be doing live streams eventually. That's it. I won't be making too many videos anymore. Young Thug. Is it like a new album or track or something? No. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna make all the videos that I wanted to make, and then I'm just gonna make a video, like a course, and then a book or a few books, kind of like how Craig Kenneth has the knowledge. It'll be like that. I'll do that, and then I'll be that's it. I'll just be doing live streams from there on. Hopefully, getting donations, answering people's questions, shit like that. By the way, if you guys want to donate, go ahead. Doesn't matter how much you want to donate. A little bit goes a long way. Going to my GTR fund. I had a situation where a girl did reverse hypergamy. Very strange. That is weird. That is weird, by the way. I want to find another tweet that I like. I'm wondering who told them to take weekends off. That's a good one too. We are out. Come to Max live stream later on. Oh, for sure. Keep the link on to. Mac is a good man. I like Mac. He's a good guy. Him and I think alike. I just swear a fuck ton more. I have to get a more comfortable chair at the office. This chair is like sitting on stone. What helped me is that girls by nature operate subconsciously on emotion, whereas men are logical and alert. They're meant to complement each other's existence. Exactly. being angry at women for the way that they are is just selfish. Come to this channel originally for breakup and no contact stuff, but stay for other videos on purpose. That's the whole point, right? Like, and here's a good thing too. You guys are never gonna change. People don't change unless they're faced with anything else, right? But having to change. So let's look at another example. When you guys go through a breakup, because you guys can all relate to this, you are forced to look at yourself and make changes, right? You're forced to, and that's why everyone goes through a breakup, because it's like, okay, now you have to look at yourself and analyze yourself and be like, did I fuck this up? People don't change unless they have to. People get like, look what happens after somebody has a heart attack. People usually lose a whole bunch of weight. They get super healthy because they almost died. We're retroactive in nature. As humans, we are retroactive in nature. We learn from our mistakes instead of learning from other people's mistakes. And that's a gift I have. I learn from other people's mistakes right off the bat. I try to. The only one that I suck at is food. But I don't have fast food anymore. I try to limit that as much as possible. Actually, I barely ever have it. The only problem I have is snacking. So I'm going to start fasting like crazy, and just try to stick with it. It's something that I suck at, guys. So you guys know my weakness. Coach Mac's style is good. He's very he actually really likes what he does, and you can tell that he's very into his work, and I'm very happy to call him a friend, if he considers me a friend. I do, at least. There we go. I'm a little bit closer now. I've been listening to a lot of metal lately, actually. I'm listening to some metal music, metal, rock, a little bit of rap. I do love rap, but I haven't been listening to rap. I go through phases of music. But 10 more minutes, guys, and I'll be out of here. Rob, you have a way of convincing me. Which metal? Actually, I've been listening to... I also suck with food. I've been a fat ass all my life. Flaming hot Cheetos out of the way. Dude, I just gotta stop, man. Like, I'm getting too old to be eating like that. You know what I mean? And like, I've done it. I lost weight. I did a 5-day fast before, and I felt great. I didn't even want to stop. Right? I didn't even want to stop. But it's just like, it's consistency, right? Going to the gym, no problem doing that. And anything else is easy. It's just, you know, sticking to it, getting rid of the habits. It's the habits that are the bad part. So. Which metal? So I've been going back and listening to some stuff that I heard from like certain video games. Right now, I went through the entire Call of Duty like album that they had for Black Ops and like zombies music. Started listening to that, and I started listening to hold on, let me open up Spotify and tell you what I've been listening to, because I don't remember the band's names. I have them all in that's exactly why I want to do a reaction channel, because I listen to new music all the time now. So let me open this real quick. Break the Habit, like the Linkin Park song. I can't, man. I love Linkin Park so much, and I just have a hard time listening to them right now. It's just, I go through phases, man. It just makes me fucking sad because of Chester. It just fucking sucks. It's hard to listen to them right now. Let's try to find my playlist here. So I've been listening to some Tool lately. I guess it depends on what your like thought of metal is. I've been listening to some Avenged Sevenfold, um, some Slipknot, some Dream Theater. I guess Dream Theater is more progressive, like prog rock. Killswitch Engaged. Um, Disturbed, Mudvayne, Lamb of God. Lamb of God is a little bit. It's only a little bit of stuff in there. Um, Stuff like that. Static X, Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, good choice. 3 Days Grace. My favorite 3 Days Grace song is Home. It's very angry yet sad. And I listened to that a lot when I was younger. The 1975. Is that a metal band? What about Saliva? Saliva's okay. I don't mind listening to them. I, yeah. If you guys want, we can share a playlist of music together on Spotify. No British rock band. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. But I'm really like I just been listening to a lot of random stuff right now. Did you guys watch my No Contact with Kids video? Did you guys get to the end of that video? I put a little in there at the end. It's not a really popular video though. It's a very niched question. Like I got that question quite often. It's funny how many Canadians we have in here. By the way, I didn't realize that we had so many fucking Canadian people hanging around. Awesome. Excuse me. A Spotify playlist and share it. How long should the email be? Just asking. Don't want to be too much. Just 2,000 words. Because it's a live, so it doesn't really matter how long it is. But I don't want to be sitting there reading for 30 minutes, right? Yeah, Papa Puff, exactly. That's actually a video title right there for your new channel, right? And girl got with a guy within 2 weeks after a 2-year relationship, and he posted that they're officially getting married. How does that not send a woman running? She's just insecure. I've seen it happen too. Insecure women get married quickly. Needy. The No Contact with Kids video was spot on. Just the info I think is single parents needed. Yeah, thank you, Alan, by the way. I didn't even know you were watching. At the very end of that video, I put in some rock vibes. Some guitars. It's from a song, obviously. There's actually a cool way to do reaction channels and music review channels, because YouTube picks up on the music and then they automatically send the ad revenue to that musician or whoever owns that song. However, there are ways to do it so you don't lose your monetization. And I want to create a YouTube course. Actually, I have been. Oh, excuse me. I want to create a YouTube course actually soon. So I can help people. I need to start my other channel for that too. There must have been some underlying issues. Maybe cool. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now, Rob. It's just there's not much going on. I could go do some other work. So I'm gonna plug in my headphones and go have a good time. I'm done. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Good talking to all of you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and send them over to my email and I'll read them in a live session. All right, boys and girls. See you later. See you in the next stream. Peace.